Hey, folks, hold on to your wallets, okay? So here's what happened, right? Last week, the Senate passed its budget. So now they can push tax cuts through. They call it tax reform. It's not. They can push these tax cuts, that's what they are, through with just 51 votes, if they can get them, or 50, and then have Mike Pence break the tie. And they keep saying, well, our goal is a tax cut for every middle-class American. That's not what they are delivering.
By the way, did you see this tweet from Sarah Sanders over the weekend?
No.
Last night she tweeted, taxes cost more out of pocket than housing, clothing, and food combined. Time for Americans to get what they really need. What would your family do with a $4,000 raise from the president's tax cut plan?
Right.
$4,000 raise? That's the first time I've heard that. That's a new one.
No,
they can't get their story straight.
No, but that's what they're claiming. What they're claiming is that, and by the way, this is by the president's chief tax advisor, a guy named Kevin Hassert. I know Kevin Hassert. I beat him at golf once, and he's never forgotten it. He's been selling this bogus plan for like 25 years, which is if you cut corporate taxes, every American family will get $4,000 in their pocket. Every other economist in the world says that is total BS. It's just he made it up. He pulled it out of his ass, right? Doesn't mean anything. But when you look at it, it is crazy. So so you got to know this Republican plan is twofold. Number one, and then let me explain it to you. Then you tell me what it does for the middle class. Number one, it cuts corporate taxes from today 35% down to 20%. Donald Trump wants it at 15%, by the way. And they claim that the United States corporations here pay higher taxes than any other country on the planet. I hear that all the time. That's not true.
Not true.
It is not true. The effective tax rate that corporations pay is somewhere between 20, I've seen it as low as 20, and max high as 27. The World Bank, looked at 92 companies and found out that 92 largest corporations in the country pay less than 20%. And out of 189 countries that they looked at around the globe, the United States ranks 15, not number one. So they're saying if you cut those corporate taxes, this is what Kevin Hassert is saying. These companies are going to invest more. They're going to pay their workers more. That's where the $4,000 comes in. They're going to create new jobs. That is just nonsense.
Out of their minds.
And by the way, corporate profits today are higher than they've ever been. That started under Obama, continued under Donald Trump. Corporate profit, they're making more money now than ever before. So where are the new jobs?
Right.
Where are the new wages? Where is the new investment? No, it's going to the CEOs and to the shareholders. So that's the corporate side. And on the individual side, what they do is cut the top rate. Okay, everybody out there is part of the middle class. Listen carefully. Look for your break here, right? Here's what they do. They cut the top rate from 39 to 35%. How's that help you? They get rid of the estate tax. How's that help you? They get rid of the alternative minimum tax. How's that help you? Here's how it helps you. It helps you if you make, according to the Tax Policy Center, if you're in the top 1%, meaning you make $730,000 or above a year, you will get about 50% of the total tax cuts in this Republican plan. 80% of the total benefits would accrue to taxpayers in the top 1% by 2027. And who are the top 1% making over $730,000 a year? 96.2% of them are white, and 8 out of 10 of them are men. So this whole tax cut is for filthy, rich, white men. It is not for the middle class, and don't let them sell it that way. And this is what the Republican stop agenda is. I guess final point on that, think about it. Just think about it. So they wanted power so badly. They wanted to get the Senate. and the House and the White House. And they got him. And what is their number one priority? Why have these Republicans gone along with Donald Trump despite all the disgusting things that he's done and said? Why? Because this is their number one priority, to get tax cuts for the wealthiest 1% of Americans. It's not to do anything about schools. It's not to do anything about climate change, God forbid. It's not to do anything about jobs or about infrastructure or about any of the other problems, income inequality, any of the other serious problems facing this country. Their whole lust for power is to give the top 1% of Americans, those making $730,000 a year, a tax cut. Now, to me, that is a waste of power.
And you have to pay attention to what they're telling you, because what they're telling you is a lie.
Absolutely.
What Sarah Sanders says about the $4,000 is a lie.
Totally.
When they come out and they say young people should be scared of the scary death tax, it's not going to affect you. It affects such a small percentage of people. When they come out and tell you that
they're like 1,500 families max.
Right. When they come out and they tell you that your employer is going to be able to give you more money now because they have gotten these tax cuts, they're lying to you.
They got the money now.
They're lying to you.
They're lying. Absolutely lying.
And we're dealing with a presidency that has made a habit out of blatant lies more than any other presidency ever.
Yeah, this may be the biggest one yet.